I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes, concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
I've passed by this particular tree many times, and honestly, I never gave it a second thought. Does it hold some sort of special significance?
Finally, somebody understands. Unless, wait. You're not mocking me, right? People. Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me? Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
I dust the last space ship, but then I realized my tank's sprung a leak. I'm stuck.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what, but they scavenge what they need.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me? Okay, well, if I see any of those, I'll tell you. And you can tell me if you... Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credit. I wish I could go with you on your ship, but I'm not...
What? It took years.
Picked up something you might be interested in.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay. Welcome to UC Distribution. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. Also, if you're here... Who? Jordan? Why, what is it? Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it. Plus, pleasure doing business with you. You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers? It's all in the name. We distribute. Never a dull moment. I know some people don't... Oh, well, sir. Well, back to it then.
Service with a smile.
Hello.
Ready to head out there?
To a different family. We made it back just in time.
You mean besides we do have some fun. Go ahead. Justin?
Bobby mentioned he met.
Ready to head out there?
He's had
Or-
quite the adventure.
Still looks like you.
Brightest of today for our future time. Submit your application now. The nearest
I really do need that additional data. I appreciate your assistance, but... So you do. I'll just take the... All right. We'll just upload the data and give it a moment. And just another moment. It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. What a relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my. This data... Well, it's alarming to say the least. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once. Yes, it does feel good to be right. Particularly when others have attempted to convince you otherwise. Repeatedly. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be, disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
Let's hope that Mast takes these findings seriously.
The scan is perfectly safe.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances. Know when you're ready to launch. Get up and get going. We've got this. Ours to explore. Have something for you when you have a moment.
You'll be scanned as you enter the city. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Oh, Captain. I don't know if we've met yet. I'm Sergeant Yumi. You wouldn't be here about the job, would you? Might not be worth your time, considering your rank.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask. Do you have any security experience at all? Oh yeah? And I'm the CEO of Galbank. Look, I can appreciate a wise ass, but if I catch you lying...
Well, your first assignment couldn't be... There was a package.
You know, headquarters...
Aegis? While we're We do Well, as for why, see you later.
Contrary to what you might have. Heard. UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend. Good work with the bartender. Won't be the last time they hustle. Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. That was intense. I guess a lot overwhelming. I'm Noelle. Planning on sticking around then? I think we can find a spot for you. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part. At least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten what it is. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
I am at your service, Captain.
Have things for you.
There are always about a million things to do. And I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go... We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting. I can't be in two places at once. Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
I've got limited We're doing the best we can here. Okay, what seems to be the problem? Not a thing wrong with you. We're no rely. Funny story. Over time, the walls and the ceiling don't have much of a... We've scraped by for...
Ever wonder how?
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. That's it. Great job. So, that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? You wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Not in the mood to chat.
I used to drink. Then, I'd say it saved my life.
We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks. Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. Perfect. Indeed. Some people with mutual interest. As for the job, I need you. He's recovered. I'd like you to pick him up. Great. You'll find him. He's probably hungry. She should have a meal. Thanks for picking up to here. And if you don't mind, don't tell him I sent you. With so many ways to contact, we offer a variety. But I need to know a worthy goal. If you have some time and some good this is something you can. Well, the offer's open.
You look like you need something, yeah?
So, your file beats me.
Unless we're picking up parts at Dane's or digging for minerals, I hope you have a good reason for landing here.
Picked up something you might be interested in. Watch out for the robots. Mars is rammed with resources.
The UC exchange is replaced by your weapons.
Hey, darling. You look like the trackers are land. So, the Trackers Alliance. Now, look.
Good. Now, I got a plan.
All right, so you're gonna want to make sure it'll track down my clear out and come.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
How's it going? Can I help you?
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here.
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it. I invested no small amount of personal capital. But then he decided to run off after. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority. But we...
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary? I couldn't have put that better myself.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might be... Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is...
A reminder that Bring Your Child to Work Day is not an officially sanctioned holiday, and that it is not advised to allow children into potentially dangerous work sites. Keep our children safe. Keep them out of harm's way. Thank you from the Sidonia...
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's Vets and their kin. Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker?
Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want? What? Someone give him the keys to a battle cruiser? Look, you can make up whatever...
You can spare us the performative stone.
And you're someone I should trust, huh? Why?
I'm UC military. Retired. Can give you my gene tag code too.
Not necessary. But look, even if I decided I was going to... His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival. Red Devils were the meanest Marine unit the UC Navy. Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty. Made us tough. That's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC Xeno-weapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, but it was those, Red Devils included. Me? Nah. Infantry officer. But my grunts deployed alongside the things. Never seen anything like it. Before or since. Monsters from the darkest corners of the Black, ramping. Armistice hurt. Well, most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct. Of course, rumor is, if some...
Making that adjustment would be illegal.
And, one soldier to another. Say, with an... And I look forward to...
Psst, hey, you. Maybe Vanguard? Come here. Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker? Yeah, sure. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any... the aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh dear. I believe I see where this is leading.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore. Great. So access to the deep mines can be found out. We'd set up right near the main drill. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
And any injuries or mistakes you incur while suffering the effects of overwork or exhaustion can also harm your company's bottom line.
Where to next?
Have things for you.
you're searching them, make it quick. Access stairs lead deeper into the mines. I hope we remember the way back to the surface.
Running away, eh? Looks like we're in the clear. Find anything useful?
Well, we clearly can't get through this way. Perhaps we should try making our way down using the caves in the back of the area.
care of the spacers, huh? Good. Now to finish off the research, you're gonna need to collect a sample of hematite to run through the thresher. Grab a laser cutter and head back to the chamber where you came in. Once you've got a sample, Thresher's the big machine in the next room. Passcode to start it is Ares 2330. Take care of all that, and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the thresher room if the spacers didn't make off with it. I'll be waiting at the circle.
Down here. Perhaps it would be worth our time to survey the area for more. impressive sight.
Got the slate. Let me see. Reduced joint wear? Oh, increased lifting capacity. A dose of this stuff could make a miner way more efficient. This formula's gotta be worth at least as much as whatever Percival owes. Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Octai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher yield, synergy, you know, all that business crap. And that you'll trade it to him for clearing Percival's debt. You good at doing pitches and stuff like that? Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever want to try maximizing your own industrial output. Oh, use that if you can. Good luck.
The Red Devils aren't exactly your average bar crowd. You can see it in their eyes. We don't belong here.
Deluxe condos aren't anything special, but what?
Hey, welcome to the Sidonian Trade Authority.
Was there something else? I'm never...
Aqueous hematite.
And exactly what does this... But where's this hematite? The deep mines? Well now, that is intriguing. A completely untapped resource. We could contract out all the action. And think what it would do. And what do you want for the rights?
Dr. Walker's dead? That's it? Consider it...
Well, it seems we have... And here. Wouldn't want you feeling. We'll just be taking that slate before you have any second thoughts. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Captain.
What a day, huh?
Yeah? Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devils HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about... yeah, the passkey.
Used to think I was Vanguard.
Hey, you looking for anything in particular? Cool. Let's... Yo! It was still... I was trying to Yo, stay good out there. How's it going? Can I help you? Sounds like a plan. See you around.
Right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Picked up something you might be interested in.
that. I can't imagine how an engineer can make heads or tails of this chaotic collection of drilling machinery. Well, this explains why the miners ceased drilling. Someone must have missed this natural cavern on the geological survey. Shame. Constructing that massive structure in this cavern must have been quite a feat. I suppose it was a bit like building a ship in a bottle.
Me out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at? A fast-growing terramorph. That is concerning. Who exactly told you to bring this to me? A colleague hunting terramorphs. Mother of God. Adrian sent you. If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research. But I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days. All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now? Music to my ears. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Entertaining the notion of xenomorph.
for you when you have a moment.
Have things for you.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back. Lou gave me the abridged.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately... That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us. Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, We're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done. Oh, well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly... But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it. All right. I'm gonna go get this workup into the Cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Venus? So, were you eating at the Sage Brook, or is it just a quick snap from the Terra Brew?
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the Cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. Though I was a bit caught off guard when the commander of the Vanguard asked me how things were going as I was headed up the elevator. Hadn't realized you were UC Navy this whole time. Hey, your call what you share and what you don't. And I guess in the spirit of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon. One-time Fleet Admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of Freestar Collective, and the things he did, well, they're a part of the... So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I really appreciate you saying that. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to or if you've got any... No telling how long the cap... Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope will determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data. A request which will require not just... Now, Captain, we've all... Perhaps you could summarize...
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, and while there should be no doubt, the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request?
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer, then so be it.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Thank God that's over with.
Thank you. The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. We'd tried to restrain them, but some of the other officers down there... We couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just... started firing on us.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control. Turn against everyone around them, even if they... You kill the morph? Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please.
Time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move.
Has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
You might back up. Don't just stand there. Good.
Wait, officer? Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter.
You've done this before, huh?
Well, we've got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We hold them as best we can. I'm not sure how many are left.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the...
You two have any experience?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here.
Surviving a full-on...
We're not UC security. Roger that. We're on you. Eyes open.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
heavens you're back in one piece. Though I guess our people weren't so lucky.
The few protecting the many.
And it would have been plenty more if it hadn't been for the two of you.
The city owes you both a debt after this.
We were just in the right place at the right time. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all clear signal before.
Thank you, gentlemen. Captain, Hadrian, it would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology